Stillness and Sky. Late morning sunlight warmed the stone walls of the castle. Inside a quiet bedroom, Matthias stirred beneath a thick blanket. He had overslept. His muscles ached, his arms heavy from overtraining. Carly was already there, warm as the morning itself. "Good morning, Matthias," she said, placing a tray of breakfast on the small table. "Sir Prince says you should rest today." "No overtraining. I just want to become stronger," Matthias whispered. She knelt beside him. "I know, but you are still young. You have time to laugh, to live. You are hurting yourself, and we are all worried, even Sir Prince." "I am sorry, Carly. You do not need to apologize. I already forgive you." He tried to lift the spoon, but his hand trembled. Carly reached forward. "Let me help you." Matthias gave a small, grateful nod. "Thank you, Carly." She spoon-fed him slowly, her braid falling over her shoulder, her voice quiet and warm. For the first time in days, Matthias smiled. In the Grand Royal Library, sunlight streamed through stained glass windows. At a heavy oak table, Vincentius sat with his back straight, eyes fixed on the scroll before him. Beside him, Princess Cara, poised and graceful, read with ease. "You have both done very well," said the elderly tutor, watching them over his spectacles. "You have memorized every law." "Thank you, Tutor," Cara said. She turned to her companion. "Shall we take a break, Vincentius?" He shook his head. "I need to study more. I still have far to go." "You need to eat," Cara said calmly. "You will faint if you do not." Vincentius sighed in defeat. She rose smoothly. "Come. The servants await us in the dining hall." Later that afternoon, laughter echoed down the corridor toward Matthias's room. Two young visitors stood in the doorway, Kristoff carrying a small wooden game, and Princess Kayla, hands on her hips with a playful smirk. "Hey, Matthias," she teased. "Too busy being a brave knight to see us?" "You haven't changed at all, Kayla," Matthias muttered, rolling his eyes with a faint grin. "We brought a game," Kristoff said cheerfully. "We thought you could use a break." Carly smiled from the bedside. "I would join you, but I still have laundry to finish." "It is okay," Matthias said. "See you later, Carly." The maid smiled back over her shoulder as she left. The three children gathered around the bed, placing the game between them. And for a while, in the safety of warm stone walls, they played and laughed like children again. Far above the world, two flying ships soared across the open skies of the Mongol realm. Their vast canvas wings gleamed under the sun, and their shadows slid over distant steppe cities and dry mountains. At the helm, King Francis gripped the railing, cloak billowing in the wind. "We should pray," he said solemnly. "The Mongols are more aggressive than the Vikings ever were." By his side, Lady Marlene folded her hands, veil lifting in the wind. "Let them hear us, and let them spare us." In the corner of the deck, Master Elric stood by a strange smoking device. "If anything goes wrong," he said grimly, "we will trigger the smoke. They won't see us vanish." Below them, the dust began to stir. A tide of riders thundered out from the desert. The Mongol warriors were coming.